What's going on, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Lost Apollo. I am Apollo. My name is David. I am 21 years old from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm a gamer, blogger, violinist. That's right, violinist. Like 13 years now. Maybe I'll bust it out in a future video. Never know, because it's my channel. I can do what I want. I really wasn't planning on making my YouTube channel yet. I was waiting for some other things to happen, but fate has an interesting way of playing with me. Therefore, I decided to start it off in the most appropriate way possible, of course. And that is with a message to both 343, the people taking over Halo Reach, as well as the MLG community, Major League Gaming community, mostly the Halo side of that community. As you can tell, this is not scripted. Nothing on my channel will ever be scripted. I am all in favor of the free flow. As it comes into my mind, I say it. Scripts just aren't me. So anyway, 343 Industries, if you guys are not aware, is taking over Halo Reach, the online part. They've implemented no Bloom, which is amazing. Bloom, if you guys don't know, is as basic as it can be. It's a little area that shows you where you're going to shoot on a first-person shooter. It starts off small, and as you shoot, it expands and slowly goes back and expands. And if you shoot in between the time it expands, the bullet will go anywhere within the expanded reticule. So anyway, there's been a lot of outcrying for the Major League Gaming community. For them to implement, for 343 Industry to implement the ranking system into Halo Reach, so that it is a more competitive game. They have listened. They have given us no Bloom so far, which we are all most gracious for. It was really nice of them to show that they actually care about the competitive gaming community, because there are a lot of other developers out there that really don't, but 343 does, Epic does, Infinity Ward does as well. So anyway, enough of my ramblings. So the outcry for the ranking system in Halo. Many people, there have been suggestions of making video submissions, sending it to the community email, which I will add below in the description after the video is done and after I'm done recording this. The ranking system. And this is, I guess, where my message starts to 343 if anyone will watch this. Ranking system isn't just for the competitive player, it is for really everyone. It makes the game more fun. It adds a fun factor that you can go into a playlist and laugh at all your friends and be like, ha ha ha, I'm better than you. Ha ha, I have a higher rank. I understand why they didn't implement it. There was a problem with selling accounts in Halo Reach and even Halo 2, but I mean, it's not going to stop it either way. So really, my story with Halo. I used to play it at my friend's house back when it first came out. I didn't have an Xbox yet. Sitting on his floor playing Blood Gulch, driving around warthogs, smashing each other. It was a lot of fun. Got an Xbox a year or two later. It wasn't just a normal Xbox. It was one of the green ones that had Halo written on it. It was all neon green. You can see almost inside of it. Along with the Halo controllers. They were green, the same green as the Xbox. And if you don't remember, it had the little gel pad inside of it that actually said Halo in it. It was the best Xbox ever. None of my other friends had it. They all had the classic black one, but not me. So anyway, since then, we got Halo 2, Xbox Live. It was best and worst times of my gaming. Yeah, modding was not fun to play against. Made a lot of great friends, some that I still talk to today. Ever since Halo 2, even Halo 2, got the Collector's Edition, the Legendary Edition, special edition, whatever you want to call it, of every Halo game. I have the helmet just sitting on my shelf over there. I have the Noble 6 and Noble Team statue sitting up on my desk. I have the special edition of Halo Wars. I've competed in the GameStop tournaments, Melee by the Bay, for the chance to play in New York, which the Halo Pro Player SK won. I've been to every Halo midnight release that has ever happened past Halo 2. I was the only one for Halo Wars. It was a raining, cold night. I was the only one to get a game that night, but I still did it. Just because I really love Halo. It's been a major part of my life since I was little. The ranking system, like I said before, it's not just for the competitive gamer. It's really for everyone involved. You can make fun of your friends for being lower level, but it also adds a competitive level. It makes it so that when you're playing with other people, they're going to be your own skill level, not just, for example, they're not going to get 50 0'd or 3 0'd, 5 0'd, whatever. They're going to actually score some points. Just an outrageous example, that one of the top Halo teams in Major League Gaming goes into the playlist non-ranked and gets paired up against 4 casual players that are just like, hey, it's a playlist we never play, let's try it out. And they're like, okay. And they go in and they play against like Instinct, the God Squad. And they get 50 0'd, 5 0'd, whatever you want to call it. They just get completely dominated. That may ruin their day. They may not want to play Halo again. Whereas with a ranking system, chances are they're going to get paired up against casual gamers that are just kind of like, hey, let's all play together, yay! And that it's not just going to force us to run to custom games and play our own game types. It's going to allow us to play a playlist that is ranked, and have more fun than just finding 8 people for a custom game. It sure is easier to go into playlists that you know you're going to get paired up against, rather than having to send messages out on Twitter and Facebook and messages through your friends list about having to find a game. It would really benefit everyone involved. I know it's a lot of work, but in the end, it would add a fun value that Bungie has almost inspired in all their games. That they just don't want to. I remember an interview with one of the creators that said they don't want to just have 30 seconds of fun that you play over and over and over again. They want to have 30 seconds of fun that span the whole game, that the whole game is fun to play. And that is kind of the ranking system. That is our 30 seconds of fun over and over and over again. It ensures us we're going to play nothing but the best. Because for us, competitive gaming isn't just casual. It's kind of like a lifestyle almost. I know for a lot of pro gamers, it is a lifestyle. But for others, we want to play competitive. We want to play against the best players. We want to better ourselves. And a non-ranked playlist just isn't going to cut it. So I guess that's really the end of my message to 343. My mature argument for the playlist and my reasoning that I would like it. Now I really want to talk to the Major League Gaming community out there by first saying, grow up. I'm not going to be like some of these other people and cuss you guys out and everything, but as a community for Halo, this is speaking just to the Halo people, we really need to come together. And I'm just not talking about, let's make the Halo Team Liquid. No, before we even think about making a Halo Team Liquid, we need to grow the community. We need to make it mature. We need to be like the StarCraft community and not just play for ourselves. The StarCraft community, people will help each other, not just to help them, but to help themselves. They will teach lessons, coach people, so that they can have another practice partner, so that they can find flaws in their own gameplay and better themselves. Whereas people in Halo are all about me. They're in it for themselves, and it's just not working. Also, we kind of need to trim the Halo community, if you will. We need to find those who dislike the community, who are causing nothing but problems in the community, and we need to band together and say, hey, if you're going to do this, you're not welcome in the community. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of work, and people are going to become enemies and whatnot, but it needs to be done. We need to be almost like the StarCraft community, whereas if someone is causing a problem and causing a ruckus, they don't get into a fight or something, the whole community comes together and says, hey, stop it, or none of us are ever going to play with you again. You're going to be completely disowned from the community. I think we really need to do that, as well as we need to locate the people that are going to the Bungie forums and posting all the assault rifle hate, all the anti-Bungie hate, all the anti-343 hate, because that is not doing us any good either. The casual players are the next competitive gamers. Someone's just not going to buy an Xbox and be like, hey, I want to play competitive games. No, they're going to buy it. They're going to see what Halo has to offer. They're going to find the competitive players. They're going to like the settings. And they're eventually going to evolve into it, as most of us have. But if we keep going over there and thrashing their forums about us, about them, and about the casual gamer, we're never going to grow as a community. We're never going to become whole. Only once we become whole can we really make a site like Team Liquid and have it really successful. I know there are a couple sites that are trying, but until we are really a united community, not split and fighting with each other and getting into fights, we really can't be united. It's just not going to work. So, I mean, I guess really that's all I have to say about that, as I quote Forrest Gump. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to my minor rants. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow me on Twitter at Insider or at The Lost Apollo, giving my old Twitter name. Make sure you guys follow me. I will add it below and kind of like right here, maybe. Don't know how long it's going to be, but it's going to be there. I'll be doing a lot of fun things. I'm going to be doing interviews or game reviews, music reviews if I feel like it, lots of gear reviews. I have a lot of gear that I need to show you guys that really works, such as these headsets. I need to show you guys the Extend Play. That's a great product. Some other stuff too. So make sure you guys subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'm out.